is an Action News 5 update.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Puccinelli. Cleanup crews are still on the scene in Arlington. Several train cars derailed over the Loosahatchee River Friday morning. One of the derailed cars continues to burn after a load of cottonseed caught fire. President Clinton is headed to the Mid-South. He arrives Monday in Memphis, but has no plans for any public appearances. And on Tuesday, the president will be in Clarksdale, Mississippi. There, he'll lead a roundtable discussion on investment in the Delta region. And be sure to stay tuned to Action News 5. We'll have full coverage of the president's Mid-South visit beginning Monday afternoon. Now, here's a look at your 5-day forecast.
Closed captioning of Action News 5 is sponsored by the Stroke Emergency Center at St. Francis Hospital.
Lady, that's Raymond, security over on the right. I know that lady is, that's Peggy Gilbert. That's Tommy Gilbert. I've known her for years. Oh, that's Tommy's wife and Doug's mother. Peggy, how are you? I know, normally I'm really glad to see you, but I got to tell you, I'm real concerned about this box you brought here. I want to make sure you understand that Randy and Power Pro have put a restraining order. They have obtained a restraining order against Doug. Doug can't show up. I'm real concerned because I think I know what's probably in that box right there.
I think he should have the opportunity to come back and work for Power Pro because my family has shed blood, sweat, and tears for Memphis, Tennessee over the years. We go back so many years, and Doug has been so loyal to you, just like Eddie was and just like Tommy was. I don't understand why you won't let him work for you.
And Doug, you know, is hot-headed, Peggy, and I just feel he's a time bomb ready to happen. And, you know, it's a real serious situation, and with this box here, you know, I think everybody in here knows who's in this box.
If you look at me crazy, I might just slap you just like I slapped your mom.
Oh, look at that! Tommy Rich! Hey, that's not Doug, but that's Tommy. That is Tommy Rich. Rich is in the box, and he takes care of Coca and Smooth.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can stop this whole doggone show today because if Doug Gilbert and myself ain't there, this TV show's over as far as of now.
Talk some sense into him, guys. Get him out of here.
Here you go,
Oh, man. Bruno smacked by Tommy Rich.
Look out!
Look out. Oh, my goodness. A chair to secure. What is that?
Oh, man.
Doug Gilbert. Say something about wildfires back in the house.
Kid, wicked! You go ahead and bring your big silicone monster to the ring if you think it's gonna help you. You go ahead and call the big mothership in the sky. You call your mama and let her know you ain't coming home tonight because the vicious one, Vic Grimes, has put more people in the hospital than alcoholism itself, and I plan on intoxicating your whole body with as much pure pain of all mankind. Mankind? Well, that's another subject I'll take care of later, but for right now, kid, I've been working hard, and I'm coming after that Young Guns title today because I got a new partner, and it goes by the name of King. King, me and him been working hard. We've been eating a lot of vitamins, and I have not been pumping the weight. I've been with my new friend right here, Mr. King. Oh yeah, working real hard, and I'm gonna get you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.
The Power Hour!
Oh, hello again, everybody.
everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. It's 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Thanks for joining us, either live or via videotape. We're in the studios of TV5 here. We're on at this hour due to Wimbledon tennis coverage. We'll be back at our regular time next week. Tell all your friends about it. Big show coming up. Before we talk about the show, J.R. Smooth. You won't be seeing him here tonight because J.R. Smooth has been suspended and fined heavily. We'll show you why a little bit later on. He won't be here.
Big incident that took place down at the New Daisy last week, and yeah, we will talk about that. Right here today, we got a Young Guns contender match. We're going to see Vicious Vic Grimes taking on Slick Robbie D. Saw Robbie D a few weeks ago. That's going to be an interesting match.
That's right. Young Guns contender match. The winner of the match gets a shot at the title held by Kid Wicket.
Yes, sir.
Coming up tonight.
That's right. Right here on our special time. Back at regular time next week for the Power Hour. Also at 11 o'clock. Boy, when I started out, this shirt was ironed out. I don't know what happened along the way. I hear music. It sounds like Fast Street music. Brandon Baxter.
Here he comes, headed this way.
Yeah.
Brandon Baxter.
Sure he's not far away.
He has had quite a battle with Derek King.
I hear music, but I don't see anyone.
Where are you, Brandon?
Did Brandon oversleep, you think? What happened?
Oh, wait a minute. They're telling me the communication is that Brandon there's been a mistake, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess that happens from time to time. Brandon's not here, they say. So,
did he get his wake-up call? Or what happened?
Just keep the tape rolling, though. We'll keep going. All right, now this is Kid Wicket music. Let's see if it's Kid Wicket headed this way.
There's the music, and there's Kid Wicket. He's got Siren along with him. They make their way around to the Power Hour. Dave.
Kid Wicket, you got a Young Guns title match coming up in just a few minutes, but, well, you don't look like you're attired for a title defense.
Title defense. What's really going on? Hey, people, listen. I've been saying this for like 3 months. What's really, it works like this. What's really going on? You people respond, I already know. Let's try again. What's really going on?
You don't get a lot of support there.
You guys must be tired. I see you got a Young Gun contender match today. Robbie D and Vicious Vic Grimes. Well, Vic Grimes, I've already beat you in your world. In a ladder match, a hardcore match, I beat you in every way. So there's no sense in me wrestling you. And Vic Grimes has beat Robbie D. So what that means that I could beat Robbie D. So there's no reason for me to even be here this morning.
Well, the match has been booked. They're going to have the match, and then whoever gets a shot at the Young Guns title as the champion, you're obligated to defend it.
What do you think about that?
I don't really think.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to stay out here during the match and scout the match and see who wins the match, and we'll just see who the winner is. I want to see how they win, and I'll scout them and make sure they win.
Well, I can tell you're not too happy to have to defend the title here against either of these guys, but that's the way the match has been booked. And, I mean, you know, there's nothing I can do about that, nothing you can do about it except to defend the title. I think maybe instead of staying out here, you ought to go back and get ready to wrestle later on.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd have to wrestle at 3 o'clock in the morning, Dave.
But Vic throwing those hamburgers out to the crowd here. Vic Grimes, Vicious Vic, is in the ring right now. He wants to be the winner of this contender match and face Kid Wicket for that big old trophy a little bit later on today. Here comes Slick Robbie D.
Slick Robbie D. A little MC Hammer, it looks like, from Robbie D. Making his way around. Or maybe it's Michael Jackson without the glove.
I tell you what, he has looked mighty good in the ring. He has really given a good accounting of himself around here.
Yeah, I like the music, Dave.
He has earned, no doubt about it, he has earned his place in the Young Guns title contender match here today.
Yeah, he has.
He's going against a tough one, though. In the hardcore guy, Vicious Vic Grimes, referee Aubrey Wayne is in the ring.
And Vic Grimes has his tag team partner with him. Right in his corner, he's got a bag of...
Mr. King, he called it.
Yeah, Mr. King's...
That's his helper.
Hamburgers,
He gave a lot of those hamburgers away to the folks in the audience. Mr. King in the corner.
Referee called for the bell, and here we go. It's our opening bout on the Power Hour this morning. Special time due to Wimbledon coverage and Power Pro Wrestling. We will return at 11 o'clock a.m. next Saturday morning.
Over the last few months, due to tennis, golf, things like that, NBA basketball, we have kind of had different time slots. I believe now for the foreseeable future, we are going to be back at our regular time of 11 o'clock, and we appreciate you joining us each Saturday, no matter what time we've been on.
Hey, Dave, do you happen to know what the ratings were last week?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, the ratings last week were the best in the history of Power Pro Wrestling.
The best in the history of Power Pro Wrestling, and you want to know why?
Why?
Well,
look to my left. Siren. Siren is why the ratings were the #1 from the history of Power Pro Wrestling.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know the ratings were great last week, and we thank the fans for that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Reversal here. Into the ropes goes Slick Robbie D. Woo! Grimes slams him down face first right into the mat there.
Vicious Vic Grimes working on Slick Robbie D right in the middle of the ring.
Vic Grimes backs him up. Into the ropes he goes. He comes off. Big clothesline from Vic Grimes. Takes him down.
Vic Grimes sometimes looks like he's in bad trouble, but then all of a sudden he'll come back with a move. Sometimes it's a clothesline, sometimes it's something else. But he can all of a sudden turn the match around. He's so big, he's so strong.
Guy comes in at nearly 400 pounds, Dave, is Grimes. Out of Angel Fire, New Mexico, and he slams Slick down. He's in the middle of the ring, and there's Vic Grimes.
Corey, what would happen if there was no winner here?
What would happen if there was no winner? Hey, come on, Kid Wicket.
Kid Wicket grabbing the referee and pulling him out of the ring. What's this? What is really going on here?
Yeah, that's right. Kid Wicket pulls the leg of referee Aubrey Wayne. What is all that for? Grimes telling him, hey, I've got a hold of you. I'll tell you that.
It looked like he had the match won, but Kid Wicket interfered, and the match continues as a result.
That wasn't interference. I had to tell Aubrey something about what happened last week. Anyway, if there's no winner in this match, I wouldn't have to wrestle, right?
Well, I guess maybe
so.
That's true. I'll have to think about that for a minute. Yeah, you're sure. If there's no winner, you can't have the match, I guess.
Well, really, I didn't expect to have to wrestle at 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't even have my gear on.
Well, that's why we suggested maybe you better go get dressed instead of out here running your mouth at the announcer's table.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Vic Grimes up on the top rope. Slick Robbie D on his feet. Look out! Man, he stops him, Dave, as he comes off that top rope.
Looked like Vic Grimes had him set up. Here's a cover by Robbie D. Count of 2.
Hey, come on,
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
Time limit expired, right?
He didn't do that. Kid Wicket rang the
Time
bell.
limit expired.
That was only a 2 count. Kid Wicket rang the bell.
Oh, keeping track of time.
No, time is not
There's no
run out.
time limit.
There's no time limit on this bout.
I mean, there is a time limit, but we haven't reached it. We're a long way from it. You don't even have a watch. You don't have a watch on.
No, you don't have a stopwatch or anything.
I won! I get the title shot!
I don't know who won. And I think maybe that's Kid Wicket's plan because of what he said a few minutes ago. No, we'll try to figure out what's going on here for you. Let's take a break, and we'll be back to figure this out on the Power Hour.
Every day, there's a time when everything seems to happen at once.
Building fire, people trapped.
Those 8 hours
He's still working? Yeah, I got 3 more hours.
are called the Third Watch. From John Wells, the producer of ER,
There's a kid in here!
comes a new drama about those who answer the call for help.
Get back! Wait! Please don't! Wait!
These are the people who get there first.
Get him up, shoot him up.
Bosco, where are you?
Police, paramedics, and firefighters come together when all else seems lost.
Don't you love it? Gotta go now.
Oh, wait, if something happens, I lose my job. Move the train.
I got him.
You got lucky.
I was born lucky.
The precious few will take the third watch. NBC Sundays this fall.
The internet is an amazing and wondrous place. But there are also dangers lurking online. Report suspicious behavior on the internet aimed at you or other kids by going to www.missingkids.com.
My next number, I'd like to return to the class.
10th Annual Southern Heritage Classic. Clash at the Classic. Tennessee State Tigers versus Jackson State Tigers. Saturday, September 11th, 6 p.m. Liberty Bowl Stadium. Tickets are now on sale at all area Ticketmaster outlets, including selected Piggly Wiggly locations. To charge by phone, call 901-525-1515.
Okay.
Cut it.
For free TV5 Power Pro Wrestling tickets, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104.
I still don't know if you're going to have to wrestle or not because obviously there was no winner in that match because of you. You're the one that messed up that whole thing. We had a perfectly good match going here. You interfered not once but a couple of times. And ringing the bell, you're not even supposed to be back here, much less ringing the bell.
Aubrey Wayne was not doing his job. He didn't keep track of time, so I had Siren keep track of time. The time limit expired.
There was no time limit expiration. We were a long way from the time. What did you think the time limit was? 2.5 minutes?
No, time limit was 7 minutes. And she told me that 7 minutes had been up.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. In all the time, I've never heard of a 7-minute time limit match.
I haven't either.
Never.
On an hour show, we got, because we're on TV, we're limited to 7 minutes.
I'll tell you, let me tell you exactly what's going on. I already know. What's going on with him is he doesn't want to wrestle. He doesn't want to put the trophy on the line. You say you beat Vic Grimes.
That's what
you say you can beat Robbie D. Why don't you want to prove it here in the ring?
I would at any other time, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to have to wrestle. I didn't even expect to be here today.
You want the big audience. You don't want to. You don't want to wrestle at 3 o'clock in the morning. You want all the television sets turned on. I'm beginning to this whole thing's beginning to fall into place right here. Well, I guess maybe you've won, and maybe you're not going to have to wrestle since there was no winner in the match.
Nope, I'm not wrestling because there was no winner, so I don't have to defend my title.
I'm hearing from upstairs that okay. Triple threat. Yeah, how about that? Somebody says we don't have a winner. Let's make it a triple threat match, and that way we're guaranteed to have a winner today.
That's a good idea. Had neither winner, so put both of them in there and go against you. And triple threat rules, so you're going to have to wrestle anyway. Better get dressed.
Triple threat? Who's upstairs?
the matchmaker is there.
That's what they're telling me in my ear here.
So
it's booked. It's booked.
What are the rules in this triple threat match?
Rules in the triple threat match are you have to wrestle both of them. Whoever gets the pin is the Young Guns champion, so you better go get dressed. We've got more to go here. Yeah, I think so too. I'd get dressed if I were you. We can't stand out here and talk about this all day. Our time limit is running out.
Yeah, our 7-minute time limit.
We got a lot more things to go, including things which went on last week down at the New Daisy Theater. There goes Kid Wicked and Siren going with him.
And not a happy Kid Wicked at all.
ECMO was going against Cannonball last week from the New Daisy Theater. Hair was at stake in that match.
And let me tell you, David, the end part of this match is one of the most vicious attacks I've seen in wrestling, in any part of wrestling, anywhere around. Take a look at this thing and pay. He grabs our table, our timer's table, slams it in the ring. He's got it set. ECMO sets it up right in the middle of the ring. Well, there goes our table, looks like. He's got Cannonball. High in the air, look out! Right in the middle of our timer's table. He goes. ECMO covers. This could do it. Cannonball at 2. Oh, he kicks out. Woo! Talk about close. Only 2. 2 is all he gets. Referee confirms it, a 2 count. We almost had us a ball, Chris Cannonball. Cannonball stays alive at 2. Ekmo steps up for one half of that table. Squats down. What a pile driver. And, man, this has got to do it. Cannonball's out. And I'm not sure he's going to get up. There's 2. Oh, he gets up again at 2. Only a 2 count. Referee says it's only 2. Ekmo tosses one piece of that table out. Goes after Cannonball. He's got him going for a choke slam, it looks like. High in the air. Man, he throws him down. Hurry up, man. 2 count is all he gets again. Over. Here comes Manny Small. He has no business here. Whoa, Cannonball. Well, that side slam takes Ekmo down, and right on the cherry, he nails Matty Small. Here comes Glenn Coca. All of the members of the BSK are hitting the ring. Cannonball nails Coca. Here's Kurt Angle out to even things up. Robbie D is out. Cannonball drags Ekmo over to the side. Ekmo's out in the middle of the ring. Could this do it? Whoa! He comes flying down. A 1, 2. That's a 3. That's a 3. Count it. Lower.
All right, you saw Guy Coffey shaving the head of Ekmo there. That was the hair versus hair rules.
Yeah, and right here, David, the whole entire gang of this BSK jump in, and you see J.R. Smooth down on the floor, and please take a look at this. This is why Smooth is suspended and not here today. Right there he is. He's got that baseball bat, standing up there like he's Sammy Sosa or Mark McGuire or somebody. I mean, take a look at this, Dave. You talk about vicious. Making, oh man, he's swinging that bat, and that's just one of about 10 licks that he took right across the shingle. Look at that. I mean, he was swinging that bat. He nailed Cannonball right across the shingles several times with that thing. And I mean, it was just brutal.
Absolutely.
To see all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
You talk about ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
And for that reason, the management of Power Pro Wrestling has suspended J.R. Smooth, and he has been fined, a very hefty fine. They come in here and they put together these little pop cans, try to take over. They go too far, and they have to pay for it, and that's the reason Smooth isn't here. Glenn Kalka from BSK is here, and here he comes right now.
Yeah, here's one of the members of BSK, and I tell you, these guys can get under your skin real fast. Glenn K without J.R. Smooth, and I'm proud to say he's not here today.
I tell you what, there's been travesties done in this business all through what I've seen since I've been in this business. And I'll tell you one thing, Randy Hales, you are going to pay. J.R. Smooth, you're going to try and take the violence out of wrestling. We broke Chris Cannonball's leg. How's that for violence, Randy Hales? Yeah, it does make me happy, because anybody gets in BSK's way, they pay the price. And I am here to reinforce that fact. Anybody gets in the ring with me today, I challenge anybody out here to get in the ring with me today. I'm going to snap them in half like I always do. You know what I'm talking about? We hit hard, we hit often, and we hit when we want to hit. So I tell you what, you watch out, everybody, because I'm going to knock somebody out today.
There's one of the members of BSK, Glenn Coca. Glenn, and you've had your say. Yeah, you got somebody. Dave, these guys, I tell you.
Got an opponent first time we've had a look at him here. We asked him before the broadcast, what do we call you? He's under the mask, and he said, 4th of July, call me Firecracker. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take care of Glenn Kalka.
So
He's going against one of the toughest around. Let's see how he does.
No doubt about it. So it's Glenn Coker versus the Firecracker on this 4th of July weekend here in Power Pro. Look at Coker. Slams away on the Firecracker. He nails him right across the chest. I'm telling you, Dave, what I saw down at the New Daisy last week on last Saturday night with J.R. Smooth, that stuff he's pulling, I don't even think he deserves to ever return to Power Pro.
Well, I agree with you. After reviewing the videotape,
Man.
it is just totally inexcusable.
Yes, inexcusable. I mean, big power slam from Glenn Coker. These guys are big, and let me tell you, there are no pushovers talking about this entire BSK group, but all of this extra stuff that they do is certainly, wow. Oh, man.
Well, Kolka obviously with a lot more experience than this Firecracker has, and the Firecracker is not doing too well on the 4th of July.
No, he's not. Coca sets him up high in there. He's got the Firecracker. Slams him down, and that's going to be all she wrote. That's a 3 count.
That's it. Glenn Kolka gets the win.
Coca gets the win, and we'll go on to some more action here on the Power Hour. There's Firecracker. His debut in Power Pro not so well.
No, not a good one at all. He's being helped out of here. All right.
We'll take a break, and there's more still to come on this special edition of the
Triple Threat Young Guns title match coming up.
Action News 5 and Chopper 5 change the way you see news from the air.
Here's how helicopter news video looked before. Now, take a look through the eye of Chopper 5's Power Zoom, the most advanced helicopter camera system in the Mid-South. Power Zoom gets you closer to breaking news and weather. Even 5 miles away, you'll see the clearest, closest, steadiest pictures from the air.
And the only place you'll see it is on Action News 5. Coverage you can count on from people you trust.
It's a man's ultimate problem.
You're not going to sleep, are you?
Too much sex.
Ever since she's hit her 7th month, Jenny's turned into a sex maniac.
Maybe I'm not so beautiful right now. Maybe I look like I swallowed a beach ball, but damn it, would it have killed you to just stay awake while we were...
Cold Feet.
Where's the card that say, sorry I fell asleep when we were having sex?
Coming to NBC Fridays this fall.
For 50 years, UNICEF has worked to save and protect children's lives in times of crisis, providing essential medicines, safe water, nutrition, trauma counseling, family tracing. Help us help the children of Kosovo. UNICEF, saving children's lives, building children's futures.
This school year, more than 35,000 students called the Action News 5 homework hotline for help with schoolwork. Our thanks to all the dedicated teachers who answered their calls.
Homework hotline, may I help you?
And a special thanks to the sponsors who help make our homework hotline possible. Access Med Plus, Kroger, and Memphis City Schools. Since 1987, 500,000 students have called the hotline. And when the kids are back at school, the Action News 5 homework hotline will be here too.
For free TV5 Power Pro Wrestling tickets, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104.
Hey, we'd love you have you join us here at our regular hour. Yeah, from 11 to 12 on Saturday mornings. We'll be back to that next week and for the foreseeable future. Special time this week only due to Wimbledon tennis. A lot of action coming up around the territory, beginning on Thursday night. Lady Luck Casino in Lula, Mississippi on July 8th.
That's right, 7 o'clock's the bell time. Back at the Lady Luck is Power Pro Wrestling there Thursday, July the 8th, and Saturday night next week. Memphis, Tennessee at the New Daisy. Take a look at the lineup. Wildfire Tommy Rich, Dangerous Doug Gilbert, Whoopie D on the card, Dirty White Boy, J.R. Smooth, and BSK. He'll be back reinstated, unfortunately. Kid Wicket, Brandon Baxter, and you see many others are going to be all lined up at the New Daisy. It's going to be a big night.
Night you don't want to miss. That'll be next Saturday night, July 10th at the New Daisy Theater. July 15th, Thursday night, Clarksdale, Mississippi at the Civic Auditorium. 8 o'clock's the time. Tickets are on sale at the auditorium.
Huntington, Tennessee's coming up Friday, July 16th, Carroll County Civic Center in Huntington. 8 o'clock's the bell time. Tickets on sale at the Radio Shack of Huntington. And be there for Power Pro Wrestling Friday, July 16th in Huntington.
Thursday night, July 22nd. Back, is that correct? No, I'm not sure that, well, we've got Clarksdale 2 weeks in a row.
That is correct.
Okay, very good. 2 weeks in a row on the 22nd, back in Clarksdale.
And then we're back in Swiston, Arkansas. It's been a while now. Had a great crowd on hand before Swiston High School. Looking forward to Power Pro returning July 23rd.
Wrapping up the month, July 30th, Friday night, Paragould, Arkansas, at the National Guard Armory at 8 o'clock. And on the 31st, Saturday night in Martin, Tennessee, at Martin High School. And it is going to be great action coming up. Be there when it's in your area. In the ring right now, Glenn Kolka.
Bruno says nobody wants to wrestle Glenn Kolka. Well, he's already had his match. Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go to videotape and let's leave him in the ring right there. Let him rant and rave. His match is over. Last week, New Daisy Theater, Brandon Baxter going against Derek King, and tell you what, you got to be pretty happy about the situation, the way it turned out. Let's take a look at it right now as we go back to the New Daisy Theater last week. Derek King on the right, Brandon Baxter on the left.
Oh, look at this. Now they're both jumping in there. Double teaming Brandon Baxter. DK Security has got the nunchuck. And Derek King, with that wrap that he had around his leg, he nails Baxter with it. Reversal into the ropes he goes. High in the air, he backdrops in. Brandon Baxter, whoa! He throws him right over that top rope. Onto the stage area here at New Daisy on Bill. And there they are, fighting towards the back entrance there. On the floor they go. It kicks out at 2. Only 2. That's all he could get. About 6.5 minutes going in this one now. Bad street match with bad street rules. And Derek King, there's the tape off his wrist there. Goes over exactly what I thought he'd do. Choking Brandon Baxter with it. Trying to get an extra hand there in this match. Tosses the tape out on the floor. Man, oh man, what about it? Derek King's got his boot off. Catches Baxter. He nails him right there. C.B. White has got a handful of powder over here. What in the world is he doing? Hey, look out, Brandon. He's tossing him into the rope. Oh, reverse! He throws the powder in Derek King's eyes. Baxter's got his boot, and he goes to work on Derek King. Slams him with that boot. Time after time, he's pounding away on him with that boot. C.B. White had the handful of powder, was going to throw it in the eyes of Baxter. Into the ropes goes Derek King. Comes back. Big elbow takes him down. C.B. White jumps in. And he slams Baxter with those nunchucks. C.B. White. Yeah, that's C.B. White sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
And there comes some help from a partner, Corey Macklin, right there. Seeing what was going on.
Yeah.
I think it's no secret you and Brandon have been very good friends for a very long time through some tough times. There's the stunner. Count of 3, and that's it. Brandon Baxter gets the victory over Derek King with a little assist from this man right here. Yeah. Corey. Way to go.
I just felt like that we needed to even things up. The C.B. White sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, so I did the same thing. I got in there, and we kind of evened it up down there.
You did very good. C.B. White, here he comes right here. The latest in a long line of Weasel managers coming out this way. He jumps in and You found somebody who could even it up for you, even as you came in with those nunchucks and started throwing them around.
Well, everybody just saw the tape. You know, where's Brendan Baxter? You know, his music played, but he didn't come out. But you know what? I know where he is. But most importantly, you know, everybody saw the tape. You know, Derek's not with me.
I know Derek's not with you. Yeah, he was defeated.
Things didn't go our way Saturday night at the New Daisy. I haven't seen Derek all week, and I came to TV today hoping to see him. And, you know, I'm not dressed to wrestle or anything, so, you know, I'm looking for Derek, and he's not here. So
Derek is not here, so thank you. Oh, you said you know where Brandon is.
Oh, yeah. I know where Brandon is.
Well, where is he?
He's on his way back to Dallas. I beat him down after the New Daisy Theater. See, I saw him outside. I go, Brandon, come here. I'll give you one good shot. Hit me right here. He hit me with his best shot, Dave. You know what I did? Knocked him out. He is not. I knocked him out.
You knocked out Brandon in front of the New Daisy.
When he got back up after I knocked him out, he said, you know what, CB? He said, you and Derek are the better men. I'm going to go back to Dallas because I can't hang with y'all anymore. So he's gone, Dave. But I've got to find Derek, though. I've got to find Derek.
Yeah. Well, guess what? The flight from Dallas has just arrived, and Brandon Baxter is on it.
Sorry, I'm
flat tire. Oh, okay.
Randy, I'm here now. Sorry about that.
Well,
Mr. Coffee came up. Come on, ladies, in the studio.
You haven't heard all the things that were going on while you were here. Derek is not here. CB Wyatt out here with running his mouth, and all of these things, right?
That's right. You are the better man. You know, you proved in New Daisy Theater Saturday night. You took us out. You were the better man. You know, I have to admit it.
Wait a minute. This is absolutely nothing like what he was saying 30 seconds ago. We've got it on tape. Can you rewind that real quick? Listen, this is what he really said.
Back to Dallas. I beat him down after the New Daisy Theater. See, I saw him outside. I go, Brandon, come here. I'll give you one good shot. Hit me right here. He hit me with his best shot, Dave. You know what I did? Knocked him out. He is not. I knocked him out.
You knocked out Brandon in front of the New Daisy.
When he got...
Yeah, you heard that. That's what he really said.
Oh, so you knocked me out, huh? Well, I guess I've recovered mighty well, and the trip to Dallas was a little short. But, you know, I've had a little trouble this morning. I'm in a good mood. 4th of July coming up. And, I mean, I'll give you 2 opportunities. You can either go ahead and walk your little self out the studio door, and you won't get hurt, or else I'll throw you out. Take your choice. What do you want to do?
I'll leave. I don't want any trouble. I'm leaving.
Okay, very good. Well, he's... Hey!
He says, I don't want any trouble. I'm leaving. Then he spits at him, Dave.
Spits at him.
Look at this. Oh, Baxter with the stunner.
I thought for a minute CB was smarter than I was giving him credit for being, but no. He brought this on himself, as did Derek King.
Yep, no doubt about it. He got exactly what he deserved.
Brandon Baxter, pretty well in control. Back after a very short trip to Dallas. We've got the triple threat Young Guns title match still to come, and Kid Wickett's not happy about it.
Next number, I'd like to return to the class.
10th Annual Southern Heritage Classic. Clash at the Classic. Tennessee State Tigers versus Jackson State Tigers. Saturday, September 11th, 6 p.m. Liberty Bowl Stadium. Tickets are now on sale at all area Ticketmaster outlets, including selected Piggly Wiggly locations. To charge by phone, call 901-525-1515.
Okay.
Cut it.
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? What's Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, you guys want to play a game? Come on. What have we gotten ourselves into? Somebody get him. You got it. Great. Who's got it? Okay. Hey, same time next week? You bet, man. All right.
The paralyzed veterans of America believe it's abilities that count.
Sure, NBC has funny shows, but how do you remember when they're on?
Third Rock Will and Grace Just Shoot Me.
Tuesday.
What night are they on TV?
Tuesday.
Third Rock Will and Grace Just Shoot Me.
Tuesday.
Well, I did it. 12 years in a row.
What, turned 40?
Tuesday night.
Third Rock Will and Grace Just Shoot Me. Wish I knew when I could see them.
Tuesday.
You know, CB should pay attention to the slogan of Power Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected.
That's right.
And Brandon Baxter shows up after a flat tire, not a trip to Dallas. And
Here's
Kevin Christian
walking out with
coming this way.
What is he?
Kevin, what do you got there?
Looks like he's got a list of the matches we got left. Kevin, what is it you want?
What are you doing out here?
Well,
what is it?
Once again, I'm sitting here looking at the format, and especially with this TV show being on at 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's, once again, nowhere on there is there a spot for me. I'm sick and tired of this. Every week I've been talking to Randy about it. He needs to give me a spot, and there's nothing for me.
They don't need to give you anything.
Well, I mean, I've talked about how you guys watch Raw and Nitro and stuff like that, how everything's a lot more relaxed and upbeat. I'm glad to see that you guys aren't out here in your suit and ties like usual. I mean, you look a little more casual, look nicer. Boy, you could have.
It's a special day, holiday weekend.
But, well, yeah. Well, see, that's just it. I mean, these people are tired of seeing you guys. I mean, nothing necessarily wrong with you, but they want something a little younger, a little more hip, which is me. You know, I can come out here. I mean, I don't mean to be brutally honest with you guys, but you're horrible as far as the...
Horrible? You were out here one day.
Yeah, hey, what about I ended up locked in a cage thanks to some idiot
I know I didn't do that great of a job that week.
That great of a job? You're right. It wasn't that good of a job, was it, Dave?
Wait. When I got back, I wasn't here that day. When I got back, we had more complaints over that show than any show that we've done on Power Pro Wrestling,
that doesn't
ever.
have anything to do with me, though. That had to do
It had everything to do with you.
Randy Hales, because he's the one who lays out the check. Randy, come here.
Randy Hales, it was you. They were complaining about you. They mentioned your name.
Yeah, here's Randy.
We even had your relatives calling complaining about it.
The truth of the matter is, I've tried everything with you, Kevin. I've tried being nice. I've tried cussing you out like a dog, yelling and screaming.
Hey, you're a Christian guy, Randy.
You know, and you come out here because this is the thing, Kevin. You want everything given to you. This is not the right situation to do it. You have to work for it. There's no position available.
That don't work. So, I mean, the only way that...
I'm busy.
Well, you need to make a little time for somebody like me, Randy. I know you're busy, but, hey, this is important. This is your TV show, and somebody like me is what's going to upgrade your TV show. So you need
I'll
to take
be
a little
brutally
time.
honest. We're using that word. There's no position for you, and I tell you why, Kevin, is that you come out here and want everything. He wants everything given to you, and you must think that I got everything given to me. I started when I was 10 years old, sweeping a ring, putting the ring up, selling pictures. I've got my hair shaved. I've been hit with chairs. I've had my head busted open. I had to go to the hospital. I paid my dues. I've got my brains out. You ain't paid a look at your head. Is there anything? Hey, I fought.
I'm taking chairs and boards and all that
You're
stuff.
lying here on TV. You're lying on TV. The bottom line is, Kevin, I fought for everything I've gotten. I fought to get this company. I hadn't been scared of anything, and I've gone through all kinds of problems to get. I fought, and you ain't done crap. That's why you're not in this business. That's why you're not in this company. You ain't done crap. And the thing for you to do is get out of here.
Hey, you talked about fighting. I mean, is that...
I don't like the word crap, but I'm sick and tired of it.
I want everybody to watch their language here, all of us, but your point is absolutely right, Randy. He is right. You can't just come out here and expect him to give me this. No. You got to earn it. That's what he's done since he was a kid. He's exactly right. I back him up 100%.
I've done a lot of that stuff too. You know, I mean, granted, yeah, he's done a lot more stuff. You talk about, you know, fighting for what you get. Well, hey, if that's what it takes, well, why don't we fight for it, Randy? You know, that's the big thing right now. Hey, I might not be able to beat up a lot of guys in Power Pro Wrestling, but I know I can beat up you, Randy. I know I can.
Where in hell you can beat up me?
Hey, now, wait. Now,
that's the big thing going on in wrestling right now. Everybody's like fighting for positions. Ric Flair does it in the WCW. Steve Austin, them guys do it in the WWF. Why don't you and I do it?
He ain't Steve Austin or Ric Flair. This is a bad idea.
On the Brandon Baxter thing, I said I was there with the wrestling. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, good for you.
So basically, what you're saying is, once again, you're scared, and once again, you're turning me down in position. You talk about fight. Hey, I've given you the opportunity. Let's fight for it, Randy.
You wanted to fight for a job.
Yeah, let's fight for it. Hey, if that's what it takes.
We don't
No. Come on.
He's using all of these scenarios.
Come on, Randy.
Ric Flair.
It's not a good idea.
Ric Flair, no doubt about that.
Look.
I said in the Brandon Baxter situation, I was all wrong. 100% wrong in that situation. I got my butt kicked at the end of that. But he ain't going to kick it. You want a job, you have to beat me to get it.
All right, now, I really don't like this. Keep in mind, now, Randy doesn't have to beat him. He's got to beat Randy.
Yeah.
But look at that. Throwing the right fist at him. Aubrey Wayne, the referee, jumps in there.
Oh, Kevin's taking his belt off.
I don't know.
Now, come on,
Aubrey.
Kevin.
Aubrey wants to know if this is an official match or what. I don't think so.
No, he takes the belt from Kevin. Kevin's lost it. He's gone berserk, Dave.
It's only official in that if Kevin can get a pin here.
Yeah,
he's got a job. Randy's got to give him a job, at least for a while.
Man, let me tell you, this is no wrestling match. This is a fight between Kevin Christian and Randy Hales. Kevin right now looking good on the whole deal. He's climbing the rope. Oh, Randy moves. He gets out of the way. Gets up. Slams Kevin again.
Randy going after him.
Yeah, fans behind Randy.
Looks like he's setting him up for a bulldog. He does.
Oh, bulldog. Here comes CB Wyatt. CB jumps up on the ring apron.
There's Brandon Baxter after him.
There he goes. They're running around. Oh, look out. Uh-oh, meanwhile, look out. Here's Glenn Coca. Coca in the ring. Look out,
with a garbage can back there.
Watch out.
Man. Coca.
That can.
Just knocked Randy out with that garbage can.
Wasn't paying any attention to what happened in there with Coca. Kevin nails Randy a 2 count and a 3.
That's going to be it. Well.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
See? That's why.
I got some control now. You guys better watch out, because you'll be the first ones fired, you understand?
You're not in a higher fire position. He said you'd have a job. He didn't say you were running the company. Now get out of here after that terrible display that you just had right there. Yeah, let's take a break, and we'll get some help for Andy. We'll be back in a moment.
Harvard didn't see Coke is what happened.
30 years ago, Apollo astronauts first walked on the moon. This summer, many astronauts gather in Huntsville, Alabama, where the Saturn V moon rocket was developed that took them into space. Come and meet them July 18th. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center will reenact humankind's landing on the moon for 3 big nights. Huntsville also celebrates 50 years of space achievement begun by the Von Braun rocket team. For information on the space celebrations, call the Huntsville Convention and Visitors Bureau at 1-800-SPACE-FOR-YOU. Astronaut Alan Shepard hit the first golf ball on the moon. You too can play out-of-this-world golf on the Alabama's famed Robert Trent Jones Trail. Start at the Hampton Cove courses in Huntsville. Visit all 8 locations conveniently spread throughout the state. To plan your world-class golf vacation, phone the trail at 1-800-949-4444.
Next, Oprah, an unexpected moment that touched thousands of you. Move back the camera there. Are we talking about you? Today, how Diane's search for something more in her life has now changed everything.
To look at her, I can't believe I was right.
That's a transformation. Is something missing in your life?
I had a breakdown because I had no more to give.
Here's a path to something more.
Why didn't I do this a long time ago?
Next, Oprah.
Monday at 4 on TV5.
A message was dispatched up to the cockpit for you. POTUS in a bicycle accident.
I'm in the shower.
It's POTUS. Your pager went off while you were in the shower. POTUS in a bicycle accident. Tell your friend POTUS he's got a funny name.
He's not my friend, he's my boss. It's not his name, it's his title.
POTUS?
President of the United States.
The West Wing, Wednesdays this fall on NBC.
know my wife better than anybody. I know her looks. I know her moods. I know the way she brushes her hair away from her face. But what I don't know is a single thing about who she was before she met me. But neither does she.
Passions. Be there from the beginning. July 5th, NBC Daytime.
Hi, my name's Diego.
I'm Jessie. We're just neighbors, okay? Just neighbors.
¿Qué pienso que todos los hombres son parcos? Las mujeres están locas.
What are you smiling at?
I'm sorry, that was so sexy. You love me?
I do. Will you marry me, Jessie?
Hi, I'm Penny Hardaway, and when you travel as much as I do, you see and experience a lot. And I can tell you that the Med is one of the best hospitals in the nation. Have you seen it for yourself? The specialized trauma and burn care, a newborn center that's known worldwide, high-risk OB, wound care, and women's services. I never judge a team until I played them. You shouldn't either. The Med, the care starts here.
It is indeed a great pleasure that we are awarding our radio rights to WMC AM 790.
The Tigers are back, and we're going to be there for every minute of every play.
Mississippi State, Louisville, Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee.
And that's just for starters. So welcome home, Tigers. You're on AM 790, WMC.
It's good to be back home. Our special time. Heard somebody say, what time next week? We're 11 o'clock.
Yep, regular time.
Back at our regular time next week. Got a ring full of them. Everybody's in. Referee is signaling for the bell, and we're going to have our triple threat match coming up next. Kid Wicket, to much of his dismay, Dave, he does not want to be a part of this triple threat, but no, he's got his wrestling attire on, and we're going to get it on.
He didn't want to wrestle today, and I don't know if he just didn't want to wrestle either of these guys, or I think part of it is not enough limelight for him. He didn't want to wrestle at 3 o'clock in the morning. He wanted to wrestle when everybody had the television set turned on.
Next week at 11, yeah.
He's the one responsible for the triple threat. Now, he just steps out of the ring and is over here to talk to us. You got a match going on with a championship at stake.
That's okay, Corey. I told you the ratings were the highest ever last week because of Siren. You need to keep the camera right here on Siren.
For what? We got a match in the ring. We don't need to keep it.
You want to keep the ratings up, right?
Well, okay, Siren's attractive. We'll give you that. But we're going to watch the match here, all right? And, you know, does he understand the triple threat rules?
Apparently
because he can stand out here and talk to us all day if he wants to, and then if one of these guys pins the other, they're the Young Guns champion.
It's a done deal after that.
They don't have
the pin cover. There's still Kid Wicket pulls them off. Yeah, whoever gets the pin.
That's the winner.
And thing, that's right. That's the winner. Triple threat rules. It's our main event on the Power Hour this morning on our special time. Thanks for joining us. We're back at 11 next week. Looking forward to that. And looking forward to you being a part here with us. Clothesline as Kid Wicket staggers out of the corner. He slides under that bottom rope, gets out of there, and right here, David, could cost him the bout again.
Yeah, he's out here with Siren, and meanwhile, Slick Robbie D is working with Vic Grimes in the ring, trying to set him up so that he can get a cover. Vic Grimes trying to avoid that, trying to get the pin himself. Whoever gets the pin will be the Young Guns champion. Where's the trophy, by the way?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wicked failed to bring the trophy out here. Just another little insult from Kid Wicket.
Kid Wicket pulls him off again right there. Slick Robbie D had the pin. And Robbie D said, hey, what's up? What's going on? He said, hey, what's up with that? I thought it was me and you. I thought we were going in this thing. And all of a sudden, Kid Wicket turns on him. So now they get Kid Wicket. 2 against 1 into the ropes. He goes. It comes off. Double clothesline, and he's out of there. Kid Wicket says, hey, you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. And he takes off.
This is such a strange match. These two guys were partners there for a few seconds, and now all of a sudden they're right back against each other. Going after the pin and the championship. Slick Robbie D, the only man in the ring right now.
He's the only man in. Grimes out on the floor. Look out! Over the top rope he goes. And man, oh man, what a move for Robbie D. He caught him right over that top rope. You talk about great athleticism, Dave, and agility. This Slick Robbie D can really, really move around the ring, can he?
He sure can. I've been impressed every time I've seen him.
I mean, these guys are double teaming me. I told you need to keep the camera on Siren over here because she's the reason the ratings were the highest ever.
Got 1, 2.
2 count. Oh, Kid Wicked stops him.
Wicked broke it up, so he does understand the rules. He's trying to prevent anybody getting a pin. He's just going to let these guys beat each other up for a while and then try to get in there and seize an opportunity.
That's exactly what he's doing. Seize an opportunity when it looks like someone's about to win the thing, he interferes. In the middle of the ring is Robbie D and Grimes climbing the rope.
Are you getting enough shots of Siren? I'm tired of being double teamed over here.
We don't need shots. We got to make. Look out! 2, 3.
He got him.
He got him.
Vic Grimes is the Young Guns champion. See, you're over here talking to us about Siren. It just cost you the match. You are no longer the Young Guns champion.
It's your fault.
He didn't bring
How
the
can
trophy.
I lose when I don't
I don't
get
know
beat?
where it is. He didn't bring it out
there's
here.
only one win.
Where's the trophy?
Yeah, where is the trophy?
I just happened to have left the trophy at home today.
He just happened to leave the trophy at home.
Well, it's not yours anymore. We expect to see it here, and it'll be awarded to Vic Grimes.
When you do get it, we'll get it from you because Vic Grimes is the winner.
It's safe and sound in my safety deposit box. So, I'm sorry, Vic, but you're not getting the trophy.
He may get Kid Wicked as he's chasing him around.
Runs him out of here, and he's got an eye on Siren. We got to take a break. Come on, Vic.
We'll be back.
Yep.
10th Annual Southern Heritage Classic. Clash at the Classic. Tennessee State Tigers versus Jackson State Tigers. Saturday, September 11th, 6 p.m. Liberty Bowl Stadium. Tickets are now on sale at all area Ticketmaster outlets, including selected Piggly Wiggly locations. To charge by phone, call 901-525-1515.
Okay. Cut it.
Welcome to the First National Bank of Kids, where next year each child can give you an extra $500 thanks to the Taxpayer Relief Act.
Daddy, Mommy, I'm happy to extend you this extra $500.
Congratulations, parents. You know the extra $500 you wanted? Well, you got it. $500. Folks, the Extra Money Committee here at the bank, that's Billy and me, have approved you for $1,000. Now, for every child under 17.
Many of you can get a $500 credit off next year's taxes. Or you can take home more money every payday right away by changing your withholding now. Get Form W-4 for details. The Internal Revenue Service, working to put service first.
Can we talk about my allowance?
For anyone who's had that conversation.
I've been offered a promotion. It's in Hong Kong.
You know I can't possibly move to Hong Kong right now. I'm being dumped.
You're not going to make a scene, are you?
No! Hey, are you going to finish that?
Well, to be honest, I thought you might make up a little scene.
Gee, I'm sorry I'm not more rewarding to break up with. Here, if it makes you happy.
Warm hearts, cold feet. NBC Fridays this fall.
What's really going on is a new Young Guns champion. Yeah, Vic Grimes. Hey, we're all out of time for this special edition of the Power Hour. Regular time, 11 o'clock next week. We hope you'll join us and have all your friends join us. Until then, for Corey Macklin.
We're going to bed.
Brown, yeah. Good night, everybody.
Happy 4th of July weekend. Sing it